Welcome, welcome back everyone for more LA Noir. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this Let's Play. We're demoted for at Arson Desk. We got a 5-star. This one nailed it completely, finally. And yeah, man, we're here for the story. We're racing to start finally The Last of Us. So hopefully you guys will join me there for The Last of Us Part 2. And yeah, guys, without further ado, let's jump into the next case of the arson decks. The very first one, actually.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Jesus, fine, man. Fuck. Alright, let's see what outfits we unlock here. Outsiders, Justice, Patrol, Golden Boy, Hawkshaw, Susan Strip, the Balderic, ooh, the Sharpshooter. I don't like that one much. I like this one. This one looks very good as well. This one looks fucking badass. Well, let's rock this one then.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him.
There's the exit. Downstairs.
Need a drink.
Go.
I got
Three blondes.
Boom. That's it. That's it. What a weird exit.
You're behind
Alright.
the wheel.
All right. Where to?
Steffen's first.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? I'll look somewhere else.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken.
Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Alright. See what's up here. Ooh, what's this?
Took some barflies for the murder.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Wait, that's it? What the hell? That was like the fastest clue ever. Okay. Well. Do I have to talk or what?
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Travel competition.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yep.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just hung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
I think there's more to that, buddy.
Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. My house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
What are you doing talking about me, man? Come on. You see I fucked up very badly? Well, Cole feels fucked up. I haven't fucked up shit. Well, there's how I call here. Damn, it's pretty far. What the fuck? Go, man, go, go, Phelps, go to the cell phone. Here we go.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
Alright. Let's get back in the car. Yeah. This one should go.
Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
There we go. It looks better than your car, to be honest.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question? Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Alright. Let's see what we got here.
Mal,
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Well, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
Okay. There's more. Okay. I don't see anything. Got a ball. That's weird. That's up. Oh, there we go. Where was it?
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps, can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can
Yes.
still
Go,
catch
you go.
up.
See if I can get him. I'll go up. Because for some reason, every criminal wants to go up. Weird.
Stop! LAPD!
See,
We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
Yes. Oh man, we're almost there. I don't know. Like how? Okay, go, 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 go. What the I have
Family died in that fire. We need to ask some
So
questions.
close. What?
You
Seriously?
lousy piece of shit! How dare you!
What the hell, man? Hit him.
I got you now!
Seriously? Seriously? Come on, man. There we go. That's a box or some shit? What the hell? Oh shit. Phelps.
What's your name?
Phelps seems like a fucking
Herbert
name.
Chapman.
So you like fires.
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
I'm savage, but you're driving.
This is awful.
Shitty car.
You know the way.
See,
You can drive.
Fine.
Over
Where are we
here.
headed?
Oh, wait. Let's go here. Yeah. Probably. Oh. Do we go here first, or?
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Catalina Island. What was her name again? Hold on. I like this one.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Sawyer, what was the other family again?
Here they are.
Stephens, right?
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotions mailing list covers half of LA.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Yeah, you seem very shifty about it.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
That's so savage, man. Oh, man.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going? Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Herschel. This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment.
Oh, inside here.
If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Oh shit, look at this.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Interesting. There was something there. I was about to say, like, we're about to leave. Like, what about inside that house, you know? Oh, well.
You're behind the wheel.
What's next? Fire station.
All right. Where to?
This case is pretty straightforward. Maybe there's a first.
We came as soon as we could.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Alright, so let me guess. I guess this goes first, so the heater can... I mean, the air, right? Has to go out from there. This one is the regulator, so it goes here.
Good,
And
your regulator's in position.
then this one will go as last, this is the one that is gonna explode, right? Oh,
The
so
gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
To pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
All right. Well,
Do that every day.
that was fast. Let's go.
Can you drive to
Next
this one?
area.
Fine.
It's the Heat Factory.
Where are we headed?
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Right.
Where's Baby Oil?
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
All right.
The heck?
What the?
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Interesting. Where is he back here or what? Got him?
Do it again.
That's him.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Very shifty about it. But he should know he's the director, right? So this accused. Hold on.
I think you're lying, Rasick. Either these heaters are flawed in inception, or they were badly put together. Which is it?
If you want to pursue that line of questioning, we could have our day in court. I'll put my engineering credentials up against yours.
Matthew Bryan. No. Is this one? Oh boy, here we go.
We can try to get to the bottom of this error, or we can get confrontational. So what's it going to be, detective?
Whatever.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I'm gonna use intuition. I don't know if it's bad. Obviously, he's lying or it's doubtful. So let's see. Another help. I'm gonna back up.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
Seriously?
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Fuck.
There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not gonna roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Alright, it's just a phone.
That tastes funny to you?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Do it again.
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Oof.
Your
Got a lot of
employment roster
criminals.
is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Okay.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Ultra Clemens. What is this?
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Chapter 1. What the hell? Who's next? Matthew Ryan. Oh shit, what the fuck?
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
That's it. Barley. Oh shit.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Barley has a problem with bugs.
Guess so.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley.
Well,
where to, Phelps?
If you were
Let's go
twice
to
as
Clemens
smart,
first, I guess. What the? What happened? Interesting.
You can drive.
So where do
Clemens
you want
first.
to go? Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Knowledge of Barley.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Bro, you work with him. Don't be a moron.
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, and communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
Let's see. Oh, check for force. No.
Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to work?
Whatever, man.
You're licensed and work for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Mosquito, right? Let's see. Where's it?
I do a day's work for a day's wage. That's what I do. You got a problem with
Are
that?
you serious, man? What the fuck?
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
He's lying.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Clemens Arcus,
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
Clemens, for someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
that was kind of horrible. But hey, man, like we said, we're here for the story. We're not here for, no.
Can you drive to this one?
So parties, then.
Where are we headed? Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never felt like duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Alright, let's get this guy.
Come on, Varley! You can't keep running forever!
Come on.
Stop or I will shoot! Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
Our last one.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs. Arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan.
I said, son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Oh.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in the room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
There you go.
Enough games,
There you go.
Take this
Oh
guy
my
out.
God. Jesus Christ.
Give it up, LAPD. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
We have 3 suspects.
All right.
As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2
You're
guys.
behind the wheel.
Let's get to the station and close this case.
All right.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Wow.
That's the guy that busted all those Negro drug pushers last week.
Did you see his lovely wife and children in the paper? What a rat.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
2. What the fuck is 1?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from?
This is. What's this? It's Ryan? I think it is Ryan.
The heck?
Yeah, well, let's just talk to Ryan, to be honest. Or we should go to 2.
He ran
Let's
the
go to
light on
2
Olympic,
first.
and we finally collared him on Temple.
Oh my god, this is so weird. That's the first one. This is the second one, I believe. Dude, what the hell, man? This. No.
Hey, you think those vice boys will get me on the side?
There we go. That's kind of weird.
I say we bust
There we
in
go.
there and find the goddamn.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Okay, Sawyer residence.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
I think he has his name on that that thing, right?
Why
That
are you
thing.
lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Fire family heater destroyed after being serviced by...
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an InstaHeat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Oh, I think this guy is the mosquito thing, right? Let's see. Yeah.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
Let's live.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Yeah, you'll just stay for the murder stuff. I think for arson is Ryan. That's it. Oh my god, first interview is...
the cop who arrested that movie producer.
Over. There you go.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Oh my god, anarchist literature.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bro, you're... yeah,
this
you
is
guys know
industrial
what I'm
sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You delusional detective. What campaign?
Your anarchist campaign, man. Yeah.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. InstaHeat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
InstaHeat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
InstaHeat Model 70.
Do you know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Bro, you work for the boss. The boss told that he trains them very well, so you're sliding down.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Fucking asshole. What we see? Where's the boss? Where the fuck is the boss? No. No. Dude, where's the freaking boss? Guess we can use this one. But I would rather...
I can wait just as long as you can.
Where the fuck is... No, hold on. It's a provider, that means he works with them, right? Oh man, we'll hope this works.
Looks like you're the one who needs advice on how to do his
Damn it.
job.
Dude, I think I couldn't find the boss. Whatever.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Doubt.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Man, I could have done the right. Man, fucking murder charge.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Lie.
You're lying,
Just got it.
Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
See, I don't get that. Like, I mean, I knew he works for the boss, but the game didn't let me have the chance to choose that the boss said that he had good coworkers. So, okay, where is it? Vision for content and so yeah.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Okay, so this guy's a leader of the anarchists, so I think he's more charged for this case. The other guy, he's already having his criminal record apart, so the other policemen will take him out, will take him in for the murder that he is, and this guy will charge him for anarchist stuff and for arson. So let's charge this guy then. I hate the fact that it didn't let me have the choice to fucking choose the boss. I knew he was working with the boss. I knew the boss trained him well. I knew he had I knew he worked for them, and it was an easy one. It was an easy one to get, but it didn't. The game didn't let me choose that one. So I tried to find a list, a clue. Sorry, if he worked for them or not, if he trained for them or not. And I thought the list was makes more sense because it's in the list of his boss, but it didn't let me. So whatever, man. I'm charging this guy. You're charged for this arsonist stuff.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Oh man. Wait, what? 2 clues? But whatever. You know what? I'm here to finish this game. I'm not here for perfect scores or whatever. I already said what I said, but this one was a little rough. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care. Wash your hands. I'll see you guys on the next videos. Okay.